minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy.
Yeah.
You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
We're delighted to tell you about one of our newest sponsors at SofaScore. That's right, we've partnered up with the highest rated live score app on Google Play Store and the App Store, so you can access all your football needs at your fingertips. You get live scores and notifications straight to your phone. You can also follow your favorite competition from a choice of 600, yes I said it, 600 tournaments from across the globe. Plus, if you get fed up of us discussing player ratings, you get real-time SofaScore ratings for each player. Not to mention heat maps, you can see where players really affecting the game. Shot maps, where are they taking shots from, where's Nunes going to score from next, attack momentum, and a player's average position. Pause. Follow your favorite players and look through the archives at different historical data as well. People, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description and download the SofaScore app, or use the QR code on the screen that you'll see now, and you'll be entered to a prize draw to win a Liverpool shirt of your choice. Once you've downloaded the app, send us a screenshot on social media or to our email, which is teamkopish@gmail.com. Don't delay, download the SofaScore app today.
Yes, lovely people. I hope you're well. Welcome back to a Kop-Ish live show. A little bit of an impromptu show. Going to be running for about half an hour, but two very interesting topics to talk about. But as always, guys, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. First and foremost, and by myself, can you guys hear me okay? Can you throw a 1 in the chat just so I know that you can hear me and see me okay, people? Please let me know. Shout out to everyone in the comment section. Please do smash that like button, guys. We want to try and get as many likes as possible. Yep, I'm seeing everyone can hear me. Good. Lovely. Two topics, two passing masters, one current player, one former player. We're going to start with the former player, and that is Xabi Alonso. And unless you've been living under a rock, everyone knows Xabi Alonso is on the tip of most Liverpool fans' tongues. And that's because most Liverpool fans want to see him succeed the outgoing Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp announced his not necessarily his retirement, but that he's leaving Liverpool at the beginning of the year. And since then, speculation has been rife about Xabi Alonso being his successor. Now, whether you're in the camp of most of Liverpool fans who want to see him, or in the camp of, say, a Tom Little, shout out to Tom Little, who wants another manager in the form of Ruben Amorim, one thing that we can say is Xabi Alonso is highly touted, highly regarded in the football world, and he's doing some amazing things this season. I think he's played 36 games so far this season, hasn't lost one. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. But this evening, Florian Pettigol, I think his name is, came out with an article or a tweet saying that it looks as though Bayern Munich are heavily in for Xabi Alonso, and that could be his next destination. All right. Maybe I'm going to sound like a typical Liverpool fan here, but just bear with me. If I'm not mistaken, this came from Sky Sports Germany, or Pettigol, who is highly connected to, Bayern Munich. It sounds like a little bit of a wind up to me. Maybe I'm wrong. And I sat here and said Caicedo is going to be a Liverpool player and he plays blue Chelsea in London. I might be wrong here. But this does feel like a little bit of a PR push and a little bit of a Alonso choose us as opposed to choose Liverpool, as opposed to him actually agreeing anything or him having inside knowledge. Now, again, I'm not going to change my tune. If I was a manager or an advisor of Alonso, then I probably would say, yeah, Bayern Munich might be an easier path. You'll get some trophies there. Probably be easier to win trophies at Bayern Munich than it would be at Liverpool. You can, build on your resume, build on your CV, build on your experience, and then you can move to Liverpool or Real Madrid. That's not necessarily how Alonso might think, though. Alonso may have already thought, well, I've gone up against Bayern Munich and beaten them with Leverkusen. I've done the unthinkable with Leverkusen, who are seen to be, Erhan, I see you in the chat, so this isn't even shade, but they seem to be the Tottenham of the Bundesliga. It looks like they're about to secure a Bundesliga under him. The first manager to do that, that's not a Bayern Munich manager since, the rest, Mr. Klopp. So why now? Why come up with this rumor now? I mean, international break, not a lot of news. And how do some of these journalists get paid? That's right. Through clicks and impressions on X, formerly known as Twitter. Who else came out of an article about Liverpool? Fabrizio, who, gets paid from clicks and impressions from X, formerly known as Twitter. We'll speak about Trent in a bit. Guys, again, I'm not sitting here saying I'm a Mr. Know-it-all. I'm not even sitting here trying to diminish the work of journalists. I'm not a qualified journalist. So who am I to disrespect journalists? But as Liverpool fans, we've got to stop biting on everything we read, biting on everything we see, and taking everything we see as gospel. And again, shout out to you guys in the comment section and shout out to the Kopish community. On the whole, we're not like that. And I'm seeing even in the comments, which made me feel very refreshed, because when I came to do this topic, I thought, I wonder how everyone's going to take this. I wonder if they're just going to be thinking, he just got his rose-tinted Liverpool glasses on. I mean, like, how credible are these journalists going to be during an international break where news is slow and they know who's the most engaged fan base usually on X? Liverpool. Who's the fan base that has a vested interest in Xabi Alonso? Liverpool. Accelerators, aggregators, all of these different sites are going to repost what he said, tag him in it, and also like and retweet what he said. Impressions will go through the roof. I know. I work in social media. I know how this game works. And again, not trying to diminish, not trying to knock anyone's hustle or whatever you might call it. But we got to stop. We got to stop biting on everything we see. Honestly, I don't see how he has the inside scoop on Xabi Alonso going to Bayern Munich. In the same way, if James Pearce came out and said, Liverpool's getting Xabi Alonso with favour, I'd say, how do you know? Because let's be honest, Liverpool's a closed door. So I'm going to sit on the side of caution here and say, I don't know where Xabi Alonso ends up. I think he's going to end up at Liverpool. But I can't put my neck out and say, yeah, for certain. I just can't. I'd be lying to you guys. And I mean, accuse me of what you want on this channel. One thing I don't think I've ever been accused of is a liar. And I hope it stays that way. Because, I think it's a bit weird that these comments and quotes are coming out about someone who I don't even think maybe has made up his own mind. So that's what I will say on that. In regards to an earlier tweet this morning, or an earlier post on X from Fabrizio Romano, probably the most recognizable name in the journalism world of football. Han, you got me on that one, bro. You got me on that one. I'm going to take a sip of water, and because I'm trying to think of a comeback and I can't think of one right now. So I'm going to take a sip. Erhan, I still can't think of one. So what I'm going to do is respectfully, Erhan, I'm going to take the L. I'm going to take the L in public as well. Well played, Erhan. Well played. Now, back to Fabrizio. He came out of a post earlier saying that Liverpool and Trent have not had any discussions regarding a new contract, and Real Madrid are monitoring the situation, and they will try and either get him for a lower price this summer or wait until he becomes a free agent next summer. Now, I know it was 4 years ago, but Trent came out and said he wanted to retire at Liverpool. But also, Gerrard said that. And Gerrard didn't retire at Liverpool. And again, I've been around football long enough to know that any player can be sold at any time. So I'm not even going to sit here and go, he's Liverpool through and through. He's Scouse. He's never leaving. He might leave. He might look at Real Madrid and go, Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., bloody Valverde, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Rodrigo. He might go, I'm sick of all the flipping moaning that people like Callum and other people say about my defending at right back. And I can go Real Madrid and do what Marcelo did. Not be a great defender, but still be loved and appreciated for the attributes he's got. He might think like that. But how the hell would Fabrizio know? And again, how the hell would Fabrizio know that Carlo Ancelotti wants Trent? I'm not saying that Carlo Ancelotti doesn't, rate Trent, but who's to say he wants Trent at Real Madrid? Who's to say Carlo's going to be the manager next season at Real Madrid? Who's to say Real Madrid are even monitoring Trent's situation? Eh? And I know what some people could say. Oh, Liverpool and Henderson and Trent tried to court Bellingham to Liverpool. Jude could be doing the same with Trent. He might. He might. Bloody hell, guys. I've worked in workplaces where I've gone, bro, come join this workplace, man. It's sick here. I mean, doesn't mean it's going to happen. It never did happen for me. Never managed to get one of my friends a job. I tried, but it's out of my hands. Shout out to Hassam. Be on Hassam's channel later. Big up This Is Football. Saw Jamie Phillips earlier as well. Big up yourself, Jamie Phillips. I'll be on your channel later as well, brother. I've got a busy night tonight, guys. Going to see me on various channels at various times. But back to the schedule. Who's to say that Carlo Ancelotti wants Trent? Carlo doesn't really play with expansive fullbacks like that. He likes his fullbacks to be defensive first. So let's say Carlo is there next season. Is he going to want Trent? Who's to say Trent still wants to play at right back? Trent wants to be a midfielder from what I can see and what I've been told. Is Trent going to get to do that at Real Madrid? Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Valverde, Bellingham. Seems to me you'd have just as good a chance as being a midfielder for Liverpool as he would for Real Madrid. Then, you get the lifestyle. Yeah, Spain's nicer. It's hotter out there. It's this, that, and the other. Yeah, it is all those things. Not every single player in the world wants to play for Real Madrid or Barcelona, though. Maybe 10 years ago, I don't think that's the case now. Maybe I'm wrong. We've got our own Luis Diaz, who has said he loves Barcelona and would love to play for them one day. But not every single player wants to play for those clubs. And dare I say, under Klopp, and that may change again. It may change when he goes. But under Klopp, Liverpool have become a final destination club, not a stepping stone. We become a final destination club. We were a stepping stone. We absolutely were. But as of right now, today, Players have come to play for Liverpool in their peak and prime, hoping to stay for life. And if they don't, it's because they're being sold or being let go out of their contract. And again, I'm not going to sit here and shade Real Madrid. I can't see my team lose, twice them in Champions League finals. Once in another Champions League, quarterfinals. I'd be absolutely stupid to sit here and shade Real Madrid. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and just be like, yeah, Trent's going to go because Real Madrid come knocking. Who's to say there hasn't been contract talks as well? Where's Fabrizio getting this from? And again, no shade on Fabrizio. No shade. But how does he know? Where's he getting the information from? Because in the summer, I didn't see Fabrizio talking about Liverpool wanting Endo. He wasn't the one who broke the news about Szoboszlai. Didn't break the news about McAllister. Didn't break the news about Gravenberch. Oh, in fact, didn't Pettigol say that Gravenberch was staying at Bayern Munich? Now and again, we can get things wrong as human beings and as journalists. And again, I want to reiterate, I don't have a dislike for any of these guys, nor do I, want to see them lose any money or any status. But my priority is a Liverpool fan is to root and back my team. So when I see someone saying stuff about my team, which I don't think is valid, and I don't think there's any basis for that, I'm gonna say something. Matt's gonna say something. Drifty's gonna say something. Team Kop-Ish is gonna say something. So with all due respect to Pletty, all due respect to Fabrizio, I don't think you really know about Liverpool too tough. And again, I'll be the first to hold my hands up. Not an ITK, will never be an ITK. And I'll be honest with you guys, even if I was an ITK, I'm not the sort of guy who's going to speak about it on here because I value people's privacy. I value people's trust. Me, Matt, and Drift have been told stuff about Liverpool way before we said anything on Kopish because we value that trust. We value that privacy. I'm going to be real with you. I really, really don't like when these things come out, especially during an international break, because for me, I can see through it. And as I said, someone who works in social media, I know a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. I know a lot of things that are said. This to me just ain't it. Can things change? Absolutely. Absolutely, it can change. Is Trent going to demand a high contract? Yeah, he is. Does he deserve it? Yeah, he does. Will he get it? If he wants it, probably yes. But as of right now, I don't see Trent leaving. I could be wrong. Contract talks could break down. The new manager might say, well, you know what? I favor Connor Bradley and Gomez in at right back, and Trent, you're a rotational player in midfield. And Trent might go, well, I'm not rotational, bro. I'm a starter. I'm a starter for most clubs. So I'm going to go to one of the clubs where I'm a starter. Could happen. Could happen. But as of right now, where's Fab getting this from? Where's Plettigol getting this from? Where are they getting these sources in this news from? Because to me, it doesn't really wash. And I'm not going to sit here and say they're lying, but I don't think they're telling the truth either. I don't. That's just me. Another sip of water. Do you have a question for you guys, though? Let's say the unthinkable happened and Trent did go. Who would you want to replace him? Or how would you try and replace him? So that's a question I just want everyone to answer. And I don't even have an answer for that. I don't have an answer for that. Also, shout out to Mo. Thoughts on the Tosin link from Fulham? Everyone knows I've made no secret about it. On a free to replace Matip, who's outgoing, I think it's great business. I would still want another centre-back, but I think that'd be great business. Because I do think, for me personally, I'd like 5 centre-backs or 5 players who can play at centre-back. I want real cover next season. So here's one from me, guys. I don't know if you can replace Trent, because I think you've got Gomez and Bradley who can do up right back. In midfield, again, shamelessly, I would start him. But if he went, he's not played in midfield. So shout out to Davey, you little wind up. I don't know if I'd get another right back. I'm good with Bradley and Gomez. Could that change if he were to go? Yeah, maybe. But I'm good with those two. Jeremy Frimpong's excellent player going forward. Defensively leaves a bit to be desired. And if we're going to have that, then I'm keeping Trent, because I want a right back who's a very good defender as well as going forward. I want to be spoiled now. I don't want to compromise one for the other, because I did that with Trent. Hakimi's never gonna. We're never getting Hakimi. That's not happening. So I wouldn't even put that name on the table. I'm seeing a few of you saying Gusto from Chelsea. Yeah, good. He's good. Again, don't see us getting him. Erhan saying Emerson Royale. I'd rather have a chicken Royale, bro. Now you're good. I've seen how many times expressions are spoken about Royale. I'm good. You guys can hang on to him. That's our little Christmas gift, our early Kop-Ish Christmas gift for you, or late, whichever way you're looking at it, but absolutely not. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, whether you're watching this now or on replay. If Trent was to unfortunately leave the club, how would you go about replacing him? Would you even replace him, or would you look at adding to certain other areas in the team? Right. Let me hit up some super chats. Shout out to the man himself, Pimping the Stressors. Big up, Cal, but I have to get this in early. When are we going to learn to ignore these overrated journos? This one has flip-flopped 3 times this month. I wish I read that super chat earlier, because it would have saved me my little spiel. Big up yourself, Pimping the Stress. Shout out to the one, the only, it's Gaz. Member for 137 months. It's growing like Goldberg's record back in WCW days. Big up, Gaz. I love seeing Madrid interested in Trent. I'm interested in Sophie Vergara, have been for years. Now she has a restraining order. Love as always. You never walk alone. Do you know what? Do you know what I want to say on the Trent thing as well? Do you know what I find really, really funny? Rival fans don't rate Trent. They don't rate Trent. Don't rate him. But rival fans, when they saw this, they were all happy about it. If you're happy about it, that means, I mean, the maths ain't mathing. If you don't rate a player and that player is being linked to Real Madrid, you wouldn't care. You'd be hoping it. You'd just be like, oh, okay, cool. You'd rather they keep him. If he's rubbish and he's, you know, a hindrance to the team, you'd rather keep him, right? You think I want Man United to sell Onana? You think I want Arsenal to sell Zinchenko, El Nene? You think I want Chelsea to sell bloody most of their team, to be fair? You think I want Man City to sell? They haven't got really crap players, to be fair. I'm going to say someone random like Sergio Gomez. Do you think I want those rubbish players to be sold by these teams? No. But you see, if someone said Man City are going to sell De Bruyne, yeah, let's have it. Real Madrid want him. How much do they want? Because I'll put a little GoFundMe together. Let's make this happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So all these people who don't rate Trent, all these rival fans that don't rate Trent, suddenly happy to see him go. But if he's that much of a problem for Liverpool and he holds us back so much, wouldn't you want him to stay? Spooky. Don't know, just my little humble opinion. Seamus says, why are so many people convinced Alonso will be manager next year? I think Real Madrid is his most likely destination. Look, I think it's between us and Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. I think we have a slight upper hand at the moment, as in we've got the best foundation at the moment for a new manager taking over, and it's not a guarantee if Ancelotti will leave. That's why I'm saying I see Alonso at Liverpool, but I definitely don't think it's a guarantee. I'm with you there, Seamus. A lot of people are convinced like it's a no-brainer. For me, it's not a no-brainer. Legendary John Conway gifting 5 more memberships. Guys, if you've received one of those memberships, please do thank John. A few of you this month have done that, and that's extremely humbling. And the only thing I'll echo Sadiq in the previous show, he said it. Just say thank you, guys. The words thank you goes a long way. It's the two of the easiest words you can say in life, and sometimes people forget to say it. And I'm not saying you guys are doing it on purpose, but if you've been one of the recipients of a gift for one of our memberships, then please do say thank you to whoever you got that gift from, because it's a very generous thing to do, and the person who's doing it doesn't need to or have any obligation to do it. They're doing it out of the kindness and goodness of their heart. So please just give them a little thank you and a little shout out. And guys, part of the Kopish community, go and follow each other on social media if you find each other's handles, and go and speak and be merry, and let's keep this community tight and let's keep it going and growing, man. That's what we want to see here. Shout out to Jamrock. Sevens, have you seen the story about Chelsea's FFP 200 mil? We have indeed, Jamrock. We have indeed, and we love it. We are probably going to do a members video on that, just seeing who we'd take from Chelsea and why and how they'd fit in the squad. A certain little Levi would be all right. Andrew Wright says, wait, so you want Trent to leave when Salah gone to... Whoa. Andrew. Andrew, let's pause. I have not said I want Trent to leave, bro. I don't want Trent to leave, bro. I never want Trent to leave, bro. So, no, I don't want Trent to leave, and I don't want Salah to leave either. But I also understand football is not always what I want. A lot depends on the manager coming in, the project, bids we might get from teams. Michael Edwards is here now, Klopp's not. There's a lot to happen. There's a lot to happen. But people, I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to be going on to Never a Foul now. Then I'll be on This Is Football with Don Hassam. And then after that, I'll be making an appearance on Jamie Phillips' Football Chats. So people, as always, hold on. Pimping the Stress says, Gakpo's 2 assists on the left wing. Oh, brilliant. That means Pimping the Stress. We're going to see him playing as false 9 against Brighton, probably. But no, people, thank you for joining me for this impromptu and shortish show. We're going to do some more of these short shows. So make sure you do tune into these guys. As I said, I'm going to be going on to Never a Foul now. So make sure you head over there with Kaz and everyone. Then I'm going to be on Don Hassam's channel, This Is Football. And then after that, I'll be on Jamie Phillips' Football Chat. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is follow me over there, subscribe to all those channels, subscribe here if you're new, like here as well. And one more super chat before I sign out. Troy M says, this is for that thank you message you just delivered. Those small gestures go a long way, and we've lost a bit of that. Shout out to the community. Big up yourself, Troy. Big up yourself. And you know what? Let me lead by example. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you for supporting the channel, for supporting us individually, collectively, for spreading the word about the channel. I was at an event last night called the Footballers Blacklist Awards, organized by Leon Mann and Rodney Hines. And I got to speak to people who watch Kop-Ish, who I never would have imagined watch Kop-Ish. And they had some very nice things to say, just like you always have nice things to say. And there's so many names in here like Imran, Ems Ali, Jamrock, Pimping Distress, John Conway, Sadiq. The names go on and on. Even Z Gold, Donut, Bajan Pops, big up Bajan Reds TV. There's so many of you that I can't even name you all because I'll be here for the rest of the night, that are just amazing. And you keep us ticking over. You keep this channel going. So we want to say thank you, because I can't be telling you guys say thank you when we're not saying it. So thank you guys. Big up Saswat, who's just become a YouTube member. Guys, make sure you switch on the notification bell. We might be going live for the Legends game tomorrow. So make sure you keep an eye on the socials. Switch on that notification bell. People, I'm going to sign out. I'm going to head over to the other stuff I'm doing this evening. Blessings to you all. Have a phenomenal weekend if I don't see you on the channel. And until we see you next time, people, stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kop-Ish and we're out, people. Take care, everyone.